Hey, this is Tim Moore with Guard Digital Marketing. So I get this video coming to you guys as promised. Now I want to thank you real quick about taking time out of your day to talk to one of my team members about getting this video over to you. So let's go ahead and get started before I take up too much of your time here today. Now I like to start out on a Google search page. What I've typed in is a buyer intent keyword, somebody looking for a service within a certain location. Now in this instance, of course, being roofing in Chicago, and there's a bunch of different variations of how people type this in to search for that company. But with that being said, we want to be able to rank for as many of those on the first page as possible, as about 75 to 80% of people are going to stick on this page when choosing a company. So to do that, you can rank a few different ways. One's being through ads. Ads is the pay-per-click way to be on the first page. Best ones are going to be these Google guaranteed, as they have the highest conversion rates. I still tend to stay away from them unless you're needing customers right here, right now, because around 80% of people are going to instantly disregard these ads in the first place. Now, the companies that are going to get the most value out of being on the first page are doing it organically, whether that's through a Google business profile or actually ranking their website. Now, Google business profile is a little bit different. So with you guys being in Schaumburg, you'd actually only be able to rank your website within this area. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I did go ahead and I looked through this area. I typed in roofing Schaumburg IL, and you guys are ranked 6th position here. So you're right out of the cusp of that top 3. So a little bit of work that you guys can do to be within there. One thing that's definitely going to help is implementing new pictures into here every single week of the work that you guys do. So it looks like you guys have filled out this bio pretty much fully. There's 750 characters. Make sure that's filled out 100%. This frequently asked questions section you can fill out as well with a few more questions and answers. You guys actually do have a decent amount of reviews and, of course, a great rating. And let me make sure. So you guys have responded to some of your reviews. Make sure you're responding to all of them. And that's really going to help you rank as well. Other than that, the other thing that's really going to help you rank is going to be citations. And citations are your name, address, and phone number exactly as we see it on this Google business profile, located across different sections of the web, typically in directories. So with more different areas of the web or websites holding your information, with Google being a popularity contest, a lot of times that's going to help you rank higher. And being able to get in this top 3 is definitely going to help get more leads your guys' way using your Google business profile. Now, for areas where you can't rank your Google business profile, which is going to be everywhere outside of Schaumburg, you want to be able to rank your website, especially in areas that you definitely want to target. So let's just, for the sake of the video, using Chicago, Matthews Roofing is going to be the top competitor. And with Chicago having the most volume when it comes to searches, this may be an area that you want to be able to target. So if so, let's go ahead and take a look at it. Now, one thing that comes to a website is going to be, especially on this main page or your home page, is the amount of content that's on it. Content is definitely king when it comes to ranking a website. Now, overall, typically Google wants to see 1,500 to 2,000 words worth of content just on the home page, but really that's going to differentiate some depending upon what area you're in, the type of service, how many keywords are associated with that area and service, and truly the biggest thing is what is your top competitor doing, okay? Now I can see right off the bat, your homepage is more tailored towards Schaumburg, Illinois. So if that instance, you would want to take a look at one of the top competitors that's pulling up their website for that roofing Schaumburg, Illinois, and see what they're doing if you're not already ranked within that area. But if not, you could tailor your homepage towards Chicago or start building out service area tabs that you can rank for each of these different areas within Chicago that you want to target as well. Again, for the sake of the video, let's go ahead and take a look at the content that you have on your homepage. Maybe 100 words of content there so let's call it maybe 300 words of content, maybe slightly more, slightly less. And that does seem fairly similar to what actually, the top competitor in Chicago is doing as well. So they have the similar amount of content. So it seems like content really isn't going to be that big of a thing when it comes to, ranking your website here, as you're already kind of within that benchmark. But also, we can see Matthews does have a blog, which is going to help drive relevant content to their website every single month. Okay, and you actually do have these service area tabs. So if I click on the Chicago one, we can see we would want this page to be able to be similar to Matthews's homepage. And we can see you're a little bit light when it comes to content just for this page alone. Now, also another thing that I like to take a look at here, let me go back to your homepage, grab this, that in, go back to the overview. So this is a paid program I use called Aris. It gives me these dashboarded numbers that's great for simple comparisons. Now these two first numbers are strength and trust ratings that Google gives for your website. They're rated out of 100, but truly a benchmark of a 30. And as soon as you hit 30 and above, where you're considered to be a pretty powerful website at that point. But even with that being said, you haven't built much trust and strength out with Google yet. And you build that strength and trust through these backlinks, which is any clickable text linking one website to another. And those are all held within these different referring domains. Now, when you build these out, make sure they're high quality backlinks coming from authoritative referring domains. And by authoritative, I mean they already have high strength and trust ratings within Google. So once you do acquire a backlink from them, it's definitely going to help your rankings in return. Now, you're also only indexing currently within your website 6 keywords within a Google search. So, and bringing you 0 traffic per month. And we can actually click on here and see which keywords you have within here and what you're getting traffic from. And again, no traffic as of yet because you're, well on the further positions. So 8th or 9th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th pages of Google when it comes to these. And a few of these last 4 I really like if you're looking to target, Crystal Lake or Rockford. Rockford being the bigger one, as we can see how many search volume that has. So this is on track for the correct amount of keywords or the right type of keywords that you want to be able to rank for. You just need more of them. And really you can start to rank for these ones, especially with these pages that you have built out. So most likely, the Crystal Lake one is holding those Crystal Lake, Illinois roofing keywords, and then Rockford's holding the other one. And you can build those out again to rank as you would want your, sorry, I'm kind of rambling on here, your Crystal Lake, Illinois page to rank for Crystal Lake, and then your Rockford to rank for Rockford, and not just your home page try to rank for every single area, as that's not going to work correctly. Now, if we come over to Matthews real quick, we can see, strength and trust is definitely helping them rank as well, not just the amount of content. So they built out good strength and trust. That DR is starting to reach that benchmark of 30. That blog is also helping them index for a lot more keywords, bringing them in, just under 1,500 traffic per month. And if we look at the keywords again here, so here's again, what I'm thinking about when I'm thinking buyer intent keywords. So somebody looking for a roofing company in Chicago and all these different ways that people type this in because nobody's that similar in how they're going to search for this type of company. But even if we take this first one, and I'm going to use some industry standard numbers here to do a little number crunching, but 350 searches per month for this keyword. They're capturing 131 of those into the website, and industry standard is about 30% when it's coming from an organic buyer intent keyword like this. 30% of this traffic will turn into a lead reaching out to you, whether that's through one of your contact forms or actually reaching out to you via phone number. So at that point, about 40 of these 130 is going to turn into an organic warm lead to this company every single month on repeat. So if you did this for every single one of these keywords, they're well over 100 plus leads to their company every single month. And again, that's on repeat. So this is what you want to be able to accomplish, especially if you're looking to grow in the area. So if you have any further questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm hoping this video is going to help you out when it comes to getting more leads through your website. Also, if you're needing help in this aspect or interested in the services that I provide, I'd love to be the company to help you guys do this, as this is the business that I am in, is helping other companies grow. So with that being said too, if you have any feedback on the video that'll help me out for future videos, please provide that to me. Also, other than that, have a great rest of your day and hope to hear from you soon.